Well, right off the bat, my voice mod crashed. That's the first thing that happens. Sorry. Hello! Hey, Hydra. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Attorney of Ace. Hello. Usually Argo would be here. He's feeling a little under the weather today. So I told him to just get some rest and chillax. And I'll handle it. Because, okay, just a little... Right now we have D&D on these weekends. Like on every other weekend. So the situation that we're in right now is that my weekend is going to be kind of booked. And they benched me. Yeah, I benched them. So because of that, I'm only going to do Ace Attorney every other week. Because I need to take a chill for now. Maybe later when I have more energy again, I might try to do it every week. But for now, it's every other week. We just chilling. We just hanging out. Yep. Okay. All good. Yeah. Yes. Let's see what the hell. This is quite the situation we're in. Oh god. I'm thinking of just doing my normal voice for Edgeworth because he's gonna be yapping a lot. He's gonna be yapping a lot. So I think I'm just gonna do a normal voice. I'm not gonna be stupid about it. If I can't get permission to investigate the crime scene, then the truth will be lost.
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Okay.
Miss Edgeworth, what are you doing spacing out? Have you forgotten? There's only one thing you should do at a time like this.
And what is that?
What the people are in a bind, the hero of justice appears to save the day. Look, you just leave it to me. I'm Kay Faraday, the second of the great Yatakarasu.
Also, I thought you were supposed to be a thief. What do you mean a hero? I don't know if she understands what a thief is. But I thought you were a thief, not a hero. Real?
The Yatakarasu is noble and is always the thief of justice.
What should you do? That's... Of course.
If you have enough information, I can recreate the inside of the haunted house with this. Plus, if we don't factor in everyone's testimony...
You can recreate exactly what happened when I dropped off the ransom money. You may be able to figure out some new information through this. It's worth a try. Agent Lang. Ah, so you want to use your little toy? Be my guest.
Okay, hang on. You're all about to witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
Detective Gumshoe. Is there a copy of the haunted house's blueprint among the police's reference documents?
Yes, sir.
We got this just in case we needed it for the kidnapping case.
Alright, I'll input the haunted house data then. Beep 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 boop beep boop beep beep beep. Beep beep beep.
What is this? Where are we? It's like we're inside the haunted house. Even if we can't inspect the real location itself, the path to the truth slumbers here. Right, that was the argument. I remember. Okay, yeah, I'm up to date now. If I can successfully navigate my way using logic, I'll ultimately arrive at the truth. Now then, I believe I'm ready to investigate the crime scene.
Okay, what should I recreate first?
You haven't figured it out yet?
Yeah, maybe I have, maybe I haven't, but I'm gonna make you do all the hard work.
Very well. I'd like to inspect the moment in which I was ambushed by my abductor. The two of them were definitely in this place at that time. If I can verify that, it may provide me with a new lead. I just come out into the hallway after leaving the money inside the dining room. I am making sure to sip. At that time, I saw a badger slumped over on the floor at the end of the hall.
Eh? What was the badger doing all the way down there?
I also thought it was strange. However, I thought that maybe it was simply a mannequin that was set there for atmosphere.
Do you know which badger it was?
No, it was too dark to tell. All I saw was its silhouette.
In that case, I guess I'll just program a badger silhouette in for now. Okay, programming complete.
Then, I started walking toward the exit.
And that's when you were struck from behind, right?
Yes.
But that's odd. The hallway is a dead end. Where did your assailant come from?
There's only one location I can think of. I believe my assailant was lying in wait here. Well, obviously here.
Take that!
The doll I saw wasn't really a doll. It was in fact a costumed kidnapper.
Oh, so he used the costume as the perfect camouflage to blend in with the rest of the house.
Precisely. He waited until I had made the drop-off and was about to leave. Then just as he saw me take a step towards the exit, he stood and launched his attack. I can think of no better hiding place than this.
Hey, not bad. I'm beginning to think I should steal this tactic for myself.
Just don't use it to do anything criminal, okay? Or should he walk in? He walk in! Well, Lance. What are you asking me for? As one of the kidnappers, I figure I should give you a chance to confess first. I was one of the kidnappers. I don't know anything. I did come up to the haunted house, but I never set foot inside. I left Oliver in charge of picking up the ransom money. He didn't set foot inside? Is he telling the truth, or is this another lie? No, it definitely is him. Like, because, okay, we know from the actual scene that it was the Proto Badger, but obviously we have to somehow prove it, right? Alright, then you're claiming that it was Mr. Deacon who assaulted me? Yes, I'm sure it was him.
Okay, inputting the new info now. Mr. Deacon was the Bad Badger, right? Since the Bad Badger has a gun attached to his right hand, I'll have to change it so that the weapon is in its left hand.
Let's verify the facts of this recreation. Okay.
I imagine this is how he snuck up on you.
That gadget of yours can even replicate people's movements?
Well, it's just a planned heist, so of course it's going to be able to simulate the police.
It's definitely very well made. Perhaps too well made. Maybe I should confiscate it after this investigation. I remember glancing over, seeing this figure sitting here as I left the dining room.
So I guess I got it spot on when I put it here in my recreation.
I didn't take a good look, but I'm sure there was a badger here.
When you take a look around, it almost feels more like a house of mirrors.
Indeed. Who has ever heard of this many mirrors instead of a haunted house before?
Well, at least we know this is the real crime scene thanks to the mirror shards. Hey, wait, these shards, there's something different about them.
Oh?
The ones we found earlier are thicker than the shards from these mirrors on the wall. And look, there's some sort of design on the back too.
The pieces from that costume are certainly different from the other mirrors. What does this mean? Could it be that our pieces are not pieces of these mirrors? Just let me see. Okay. Oh, okay. It's the same one, different no matter which one. Miss Potts, by your hand I'll prove you're innocent in the murder of Mr. Deacon. Therefore, please don't fret. It will soon be over. Do you not trust me?
That is... Your face is all bead red, Miss Potts. Why can't I have Lance?
Holly, don't tell me that you like that guy more than me.
That's... Oh, why am I so pathetic? I'm so easily swayed by even a single glance.
What exactly is she going on about?
I think you have another guilty person on your hands, Mr. Edgeworth.
Crazy dude. You can lie all you want, but it'll be all for naught, Lance. As soon as explosive proof, you will be placed under arrest. How can you do this, after all that my dad has done for you? What your father has done for me isn't related to the charges you face now. Unbelievable.
You know, you sound kind of like a bully right now, Mr. Edgeworth. Hey! That's not fair!
If I'm not serious about this, he will never understand the true gravity of his crimes. I'll not allow him to remain a child forever.
Now you sound like a dad.
Miles, my boy, what is the meaning of all this? You plan to pay me back for all I've done for you with the conviction of my son. I have not forgotten my debt to you. However, your son's crimes are a separate matter. Further, I can't ignore the truth when it's right before me. You'll regret this. I promise you that. No matter the outcome, I will never regret the choices I make. Oh wow. So have you noticed anything worthwhile? No obligation to talk with you.
Well, I'm fine with just little thief in solving this case.
That toy, it's very well made.
Haha! That's because it's the heart of the noble thief. Yasagarasu.
Okay, that may not be something you want to advertise to everyone.
Huh.
So Sheena, what exactly is the sort of this extra-dimensional like space? I believe this is nothing more than a projection from that girl's toy. So it's all an illusion, right? Yes.
Hey, don't treat like this some kind of silly light, Joe. I can't believe what I'm seeing, sir. The space that I'm standing in, it's like out of some crazy dream.
Except that it isn't a dream. It's something Case Gadget.
No, wait, this is exactly like a dream, sir. I've never been so impressed. It's a miracle.
Someone sure is easily impressed. I love jumping, Kay. She sure be jumping.
Hehe, I'm so glad you like it. Also, this is a product I forgot. Now I wish I had one too. Well, once this is over, I'll let you play with it for a bit if you want. You do that for me, pal. Thanks. Alright, let's wrap this case up already.
It's times like these that I wonder if they understand the seriousness of the situation. Thanks for letting us use Little Feet. Like C says, reject not those who seek the truth. So keep in mind that I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing this for the truth. Don't worry, I understand. We may have different methods, but our wish is the same. I don't know if we understand. It's a replica of myself.
You were totally oblivious to what was behind you, huh?
Yes, I suppose I am also to blame for what happened to me. It's incredibly dark, which was all the more reason I should have been more alert. I vow to never be caught by surprise again. I have a feeling that that's gonna be too late. Also, thank you all. I didn't notice. I'll stop sitting like a gremlin. Don't worry. You didn't recreate the weapon.
Well, I can't exactly recreate something I know nothing about. So tell me, what were you hit with?
The attack came from behind, so I have no idea. But I thought it was someone's bare hands.
Okay, then where were you hit?
I was hit on the right side of my head, just above my temple. Oh! Then it can't have been the bad badger. There's a bit of blood, but it wasn't anything serious.
Ouch! Sounds painful.
Are you smirking like that when you say it?
It's just your imagination. Now let's see. I wonder if there's anything in the hallway that could have been used as a weapon. I'm looking for something the culprit could have used to hit you with.
I mean, it has to be this.
Take that!
I have it. There's indeed one such object lying there in this hallway. A prop sword.
Are you talking about this thing here?
Yes, although we did find it at the kidnapper's hideout. Wait, yes! It's possible that the culprit took it with him after using it on me.
So leave no evidence behind, right?
Correct. It may be worth a more thorough examination yet.
So what test do you want to run on the sword?
Test with luminol. The culprit was wearing a costume at the time, so fingerprint analysis is useless. Let's run a luminol test. It's possible that some of my blood found its way onto this. Agent Dying, may I ask for your cooperation in this matter? Huh. Like I have a choice. Sheena, call the lab boys.
Understood.
Except for a dab on the left side, it would appear that the blade is spotless.
So it must have been the left side of the prop sword that hit you then, right? Okay, I'll update the recreation with this new piece of info.
I won't rest until I Jesus Christ. My voice is giving out already, that's great. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. We'll see how long I last for this, because damn. Damn. There's not a moment of silence. Okay. I think it's gonna be this. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to do.
And in the next instant, the Badger will swing his left arm, complete with weapon in hand.
Yes, to club me with the left side of the prop sword.
Shall I recreate the moment of impact? I want to see the pain expression on your face.
Let's just find the way it is. Wait, maybe not. Is it just my imagination, or is something not quite right? It's me. I have to say, it's rather embarrassing to see myself like this.
Oh, so what were you thinking about at the time?
I don't recall, but I would guess that I was thinking about the kidnapping.
Really? Because I don't think so at all. Your face practically screams, I'm about to be conked over the head, hehe.
If I'd known that at the time, do you think I would have let myself be hit?
You know, the Bat Badger is pretty bad looking when you see him up close.
Well, what did you expect from a character named the Bat Badger?
No sunglasses. Wearing them in the dark makes him seem extra bad.
Damn, extra bad. No, I'm lost. Which meaning of bad does she really mean? He's like a baddie? TM? Okay, but I do think it's... Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? I think it's just the sword itself, actually.
Eureka!
Yeah! Finally! I found a clear contradiction of facts about the sword. Except for a bit of the left side, this prop sword is absolutely spotless. However, if the culprit had used his left hand, the blood would be on the opposite side.
The opposite side? Huh?
If the culprit held the sword in his left hand, then the sword's right side would hit.
I see, but the blood was on the left side of the sword, right? Which means that he used his right hand to hit you.
Exactly. This prop sword has a large handguard attached to the hilt. It would be impossible to hold it with two hands while wearing a costume with such big hands. Therefore, if it couldn't be in the left hand or both hands, it must have been the right.
I'll change the data to reflect the right-handed swing.
Not yet, Kay. There's no sense in changing anything yet. If you change the parameters to the right hand, it would only create a new contradiction. It would conflict with the gun.
Take that!
The Bat Badger already holds a gun in his right hand, so he can't hold a sword in addition.
Hey, that's right. Then what now? If it wasn't his left or his right hand...
It means that the one who struck me could not have been the Bat Badger. Are you paying attention, Lance? Mr. Deacon could not have been the one who struck me, which leaves only you as our primary suspect. Fine, it was me. I hit you. It appears that you lied to me yet again, but see how quickly they catch up to you, Lance.
Wait, isn't Lance left-handed?
Ah, yes, but that's what makes this deception all the more interesting. He used his right hand to make it look like Mr. Deacon had been the one to strike me. Well, you see, firing a gun with one's non-dominant hand is different. No, it's not. This is another thing that, like, That's why we don't let Edgeworth take crossword puzzles to the toilet. We don't need him screaming Eureka there like a madman. Real. But that's another thing that fiction makes up. You're perfectly capable of holding a gun in your non-dominant hand. Actually, a lot of people do it just in case that their gun hand gets injured so that they can still fucking write. That's like a common thing. But with the caveat that that's usually a practice for someone who uses a gun a lot. So like someone in the police force or like a military man, right? Like, one thing is if it's just like someone who picks up a gun at random, I can see how they would use their dominant hand. So yeah. But it's kind of too nuanced to just say it's difficult. Because some people do it, you know. But the level of dexterity isn't required to swing a prop sword. Yeah. If you're not trained, your aim is probably gonna be shit anyway, no matter which hand you use. There's that too, yeah. You'd probably have to shoot at point blank anyway. But yeah, like it's generally, I can understand why it's generally good practice for someone who uses a gun a lot to use like, a fucking, like, their non-dominant hand. I can see why they would deliberately practice with that hand, just in case, you know? But yeah, like, you don't need to use your dominant hand to swing a fucking sword. You're just gonna fucking bonk him with it. Like, it's got... That's why to solve the problem, you need to dual-wield pistols. Exactly. Ugh. Okay, please input the new data. The one who hit me from behind was Lance. Or should I say, the proto-badger.
You got it. Here I go. Beep boop beep boop beep boop. Boom.
Now we have a faithful recreation of the situation around the attack on me.
All right. All we have to do is examine this new recreation and. Myahaha.
Good thing I didn't push. My throat is starting to hurt more. Yeah, that's good. I'll probably also only go for maybe 2 hours. I'm weak too, like, And what exactly is so funny, Agent Lang?
And I'm using the little gadget.
It sure packs a punch, right, Sheena?
Yes.
That's all I could do not to hold my laughter in.
Hey, don't make fun of little thief, you mean old werewolf. He and Mr. Edgeworth bring out the best in each other.
You had your little fun, but now it's my turn. I sat quietly by listening. But the cruel conclusions you two keep spewing don't whet this wolf's appetite. There's no guarantee that your toy will always show the real situation at any given time. All it displays is whatever information you put in there, right?
Well, you put it that way.
Your suppositions are wrong. It's not your fault, so I'm gonna let you in on this. There's a trick to this haunted house. And what might that be exactly? A trick beyond what your tiny imaginations can produce. Sheena! Here you are. Now then, what you missed, girlie? It's written right here in this pamphlet. He acted as if he was gonna bring like some secret fucking information, and then it's just a pamphlet. That's so funny. I think you can aim at finishing the case. Yeah, that's also gonna be my goal, yeah. Just finish this case so we can start fresh in 2 weeks. It's written right here in this pamphlet. The 7 Wonders of the Haunted House. The Disappearing Badger.
What is this?
I say that someone around here is fond of theatrics. And as you can see, they set a doll down at the end of this hallway for that purpose. Basically, the blue badger you saw was just a stupid doll. It's surely the longest case in terms of time spread. Okay, fuck off. It happens sometimes, okay?
Yippee.
How can this be? Guess that throws your whole theory about it being your attacker right out the window. Ugh.
But that can't be right. Maybe the culprit hit the doll somewhere. And then he laid down and pretended to be it instead.
If the criminal couldn't even hide himself in that hallway, how could he hide a giant doll?
Huh.
Do you get it now, thanks to your presumptions? Your logic started off weak and it led you to the completely wrong conclusion. Ugh. I got all your high horse.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, I wonder if you could please input the new information for me. You don't want me to quit, do you? I can't quit, not until I can declare that I found the truth. Agent Lang, for the additional information, you have my faith. There you go again. We'll see if I care. Wow, he's so good with words.
And see if I care. I don't give a shit. I'm so much cooler than you.
Agent Lang, king of funnies. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm updating the recreation now. Beep boop beep boop. Beep boop beep boop beep. Bow! Ooh, fishing time. And Marlin! Crazy! That looks really weird. Look at how it changes from the blue badger into the proto badger all of a sudden.
If the Slumdog Badger was just a doll, where was my attacker hiding?
Well, that's what we're gonna find out, right? So come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go.
Yes, let's. This recreation can't be right, which means there must be a contradiction somewhere. It's the proto-badger who struck me. I suppose I should really say that it is Lance.
Ooh, are you gonna get him back?
Any no resorts to violence with when the lawsuit I plan to bring to court will suffice.
Really? Because I totally have checked him right back. If someone steals from me, I steal something from them. If I get hit, I hit them back. If I get paid, I return the money. That's the secret to how it gravity works.
Her first statement doesn't seem to be much of benefit to her survival. Okay. Oh. Pieces of a set of armor are in a pile here.
Why do you think they almost always have sets of armor inside a haunted house?
Employers all over the world now fighting to hire that girl. Real. I suppose the sort of interior design is meant to bring out a sense of the abnormalcy.
Why do all your explanations have to be so hard to understand, Mr. Edgeworth? I'll try explaining it again, but it's time so that even a thief like me can get it.
That may prove to be a most difficult task.
This is where the proto-badger shows up in our recreation.
Yes, so the question is, where did he come from?
Yeah, but there's no place to hide in our current model.
There must be an inconsistency somewhere. I think it's these mirrors. Like, where did those shards come from? I'm not quite sure. Oh. Okay, here we go. This blue badger is just a doll for use in this haunted house.
I bet the one who killed this blue badger was the bad badger, right?
According to the Blue Badger Bible, it says that they are each other's worst enemy.
All because one's an ally of justice and the other is a vile criminal with a gun?
Perhaps they were just destined to battle each other.
Much like the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate.
Well, I guess it has to be here. I just don't know what I would reduce it with. Ito. No, he looks normal. There's nothing here. I'm absolutely lost. It has to be this guy, but what the question is... The question is what? I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know. I feel like I might have to look this up because I have no clue. What do I present? What's the contradiction here? I don't get it. This is the only thing I can examine. So it has to be the badger, right? And there's nothing else I can examine, by the way. I've checked literally everything. I got this, the armor, this. I talked to everyone. I inspected this, There's nothing over here. Yeah. The only thing is that badger. I have no clue what to present to it. I have no clue. Yeah? Yeah? So you just clicked the wrong button. I inspected it already. The Blue Badger Bible. It is being checked. It just doesn't tell me. Oh no, no, I didn't. That wasn't what I was gonna click. No, go away, go away. I do not see it now. Oh, his belt is on backwards? God damn. Yes.
Eureka!
That took a lot of energy, I'm sorry. Hold on a second here. There's something wrong with this blue badger.
Huh? Like what?
The way the belt is on him is the opposite of how it should be. Did you make a mistake?
It can't be. I inputted the data as exactly as it is in the pamphlet.
Then why is the blue badger dressed up in reverse? Okay, I got it. That was the wrong button, sorry. I get it now. Mirrors. Come on. Gimme. Yippee! Okay, do you remember what you said earlier?
What I said earlier about what?
About how this building might as well have been a house of mirrors.
A house of mirrors. Oh! That would explain the reversed or mirror image.
Yes. It's not moving! Yeah, real. Yes, this blue badger might be nothing more than the reflected image of a real one.
Then, was the blue badger you saw just a reflection?
When I looked down this hall, I thought it was perfectly straight. However, if there was a mirror...
Oh! Then would actually form an L shape, right?
Precisely. I was deceived. The hallway was almost pitch black, and there's a beam in the way that obstructed my view of the other hallway.
Wait, but why build this place like that? It sounds pretty pointless to me.
Okay, this house is just another attraction at an amusement park. They created a mirror wall for a very specific purpose, one that I can point out to you. This is the reason they built a mirror wall. I mean, it's the thing we just got, right? Like this? The disappearing badger. It has to be.
Take that!
As it's written in the pamphlet, the main draw of this attraction is the mystery of the disappearing badger.
You mean they built the mirror for that trick alone? But you said you saw the badger, so it was definitely still there.
That was true at the time, however. Doing this allows someone to make the blue badger disappear in a flash. I guess if you remove the mirror wall? To remove a reflected image, simply move the mirror. Oh! First, the mirror was constructed so that it could be moved. Then beyond where the mirror was, an empty hallway had to be created.
Oh, so when they wanted people to see the blue badger, they would open the mirror. And when they wanted to hide it, they simply had to close it again.
Oh, yeah. This explains why the other side of these fragments have a design on them.
Ah, and if the pattern is the same as the other walls in this hallway.
Oh, this mirror stuff makes for a solid argument for why we should ban mirrors. Damn. Then, when the mirrors close, they will blend in with the rest of the walls. This is a mirror trick that this haunted house employs. And this also proves the existence of a hiding place for the culprit.
Huh? How so?
Think about it, Kay. There's a place that was outside of my field of vision. The culprit hid outside by hiding in here. Right there.
Take that!
There's a very large blind spot, one I could not see beyond, and it was here. If my assailant hid on the other side of this movable mirror,
Then you wouldn't be able to see him. You didn't even need to do anything to the blue badger at all.
exactly. All he had to do was wait for me on the other side of the mirror.
Wait, hold on. I just thought of something.
Yes.
Well, shouldn't the mirror wall be broken right now? In reality?
Since we have a few shards of it, we can probably assume that it is. Yes, it most definitely is broken. The question is, when was it broken? Since we found these inside the victim's costume, that would mean that the victim was there when the mirror was broken. Wait, that sound. Need money and go now. That sound I heard was most definitely the sound of a mirror breaking. Okay, I'd like you to input some new information.
Ah! Don't scare me like that.
Sorry, but I need you to recreate something for me.
Sure, whatever you need. So what do you need anyway?
If you could first recreate this hallway just before I entered the dining room.
You got it.
No, I believe this is how it was right before I entered the dining room. Although at the time, I thought it was but a single straight hallway. And then I went inside. It's around then that I heard the sound of a mirror shattering.
You heard what? Then...
Yes, I believe it was then that the mirror was broken.
Okay, so then when you stepped outside into the hallway again...
The mirror wall should no longer exist. Can you please recreate that?
Got it. Wait, but the mirror gone. The culprit lost his hiding spot. So where did he go in his proto-badger suit, Mr. Edgeworth?
That's easy enough. With the mirror gone, he simply hid himself in the branch hallway.
I think this about wraps it up. Looks like we finally solved everything.
No, not yet. An even larger contradiction has now reared its head.
Huh?
Perhaps you did not notice, but this recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. And then, what was actually sitting in the hallway has to be the body of Oliver, right? The inconsistency between what I saw and the recreation lies here.
Take that!
Okay, take a good look at the end of the hole.
Oh, there's no blue badger there.
Exactly, the blue badger that I saw in reality is not here. This is the final point on this long change of logic, the last remaining contradiction.
So let me get this straight. When you came out of the dining room, you saw a badger, right?
And that is precisely where the final contradiction lies. Something that shouldn't exist was there before me. Who or what do you suppose it was? I believe this is the real identity of our mystery badger. Should I just, present the victim? Because I think it's him. I'm convinced that it's him. It's his body. That would explain why he's sitting there all slumped over and shit. Like, who's the last person that we didn't account for on this, you know? It's him. The body. Oh! Okay, so I should present... No. Wait, I can't present the profile. So I should present this, right? I think I should present the body itself. I hope so. The badger I saw was in actuality the dead victim's body. Yeah! Ugh. What? Agent Lang, the entirety of my complete logic is my final decisive piece of evidence. The murder happened in the hallway of the haunted house at the time of the drop-off. And you can consider the moment I heard the mirror breaking to be the real time of death for Mr. Deacon. No! No! Maybe it was due to their fighting, or perhaps it was the life-shattering bullet. But no matter what the cause was, the hallway mirror wall was broken. Ha! You were in the house at the time, right? Are you telling me did you miss the sound of a gunshot?
Objection!
There were a variety of sound effects playing at the time. All for the theatrics, I assume. The gunshot must have blended right in. Oh yeah! Oh no! Yeah! Piss! Now then, I'd like you to recall something for me. Who was it that with the victim at the Who was it that was with the victim at the haunted house? Ugh. Who was the one who had the opportunity to rob the victim of his gun and use it on him? It was you, Lance Amano. Oh no! Ah! He's a piss baby. He's very sorry. He's very sorry. Sorry. Piss baby. Not like I had a choice. Oliver turned on me all of a sudden. He snapped and turned violent right after I hung up with you. He shoved me to the ground and straddled me. I fought back as hard as I could. I grabbed his gun and I shot him. The bullet must have went through his body and shattered the mirror. Sorry I got caught. Yeah. If I hadn't taken his gun and shot him first, it would have been the one you found. He's a hardened criminal. He escaped from jail. See, that's justified self-defense. No, it isn't. Also, you don't have any proof that this happened, by the way. Just because you say it was. Like, my boy was only trying to protect himself. It remains to be seen, and will have to be resolved in court. Agent Lang, I leave the rest to you. Heh, as if you were the one in charge around here. Guys, arrest these two and get them out of my sight! Wait, I had nothing to do with the murder. The only person you should be arresting is Slay. Oh wow, he turns on his son fast. Dad! Sorry, but you're not slipping away that easily, Mr. Ernest Amano. You tampered with the evidence so that you could cover for your son. What a great dad you are, willing to risk it all. Truly touching. Ugh. By the way, do you know why I'm really here? Oh, let me just be safe about it. And how could I possibly know the answer to such an asinine question? You wounded me. I came all this way from across the sea just to see you, you know. You came to see me. What's that supposed to mean? I have a few things to ask you, Mr. Amano, about a case from 10 years ago. A case from 10 years ago? Oh, what's the name that you use here for that case? Cheetah! It's known as the KG-8 incident. The KG-8 incident? Oh, so you remember it? Good. And you recall that the trigger in that case with the Amano Group scandal. Specifically, the charge of an internal smuggling ring. Smuggling, there's that word again. At the time, the person that was arrested as the ringleader was Mr. Amano's very own secretary, Mr. Colin Devery. And that's where all of this comes together. Ah! Father! You know, you pushed the crime onto your then secretary, Mr. Devery. I always suspected that you were involved with the smuggling ring, Mr. Amano. Mr. Devery was arrested in place of you, which is why, when he broke out, you hid him from the police, right? You hid him in exchange for silence on your little dirty secret. Oh, no. No. Please calm down. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Pretend to be ignorant all you want. I'm taking you down to the precinct anyway, for a nice long chat. Home did... Who is it? What the? Who the heck was that? I'll take him down to the precinct if you don't mind. And who the heck are you? I am Jack Portsman, and I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Oh, Jack, thank goodness you're here. Thank goodness you're here. I can't hear that. It's an Interpol case, so keep your paws off my suspect. Sorry, but I can't comply. I got the backing of the prosecutor's office. See, in this country, we prosecutors work with the police to bring cases to court. So you could please cooperate with me here, that'd be great. Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? Sorry, but I hate prosecutors, the whole lot of you. Guys, arrest the 2 suspects. Sir! I almost forgot. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, is it? I'd like to thank you. Thank me. Yeah, for working so hard to fulfill my goal.
Hey! Is that any way to thank someone? What the heck is that supposed to mean?
You were so relentless with Lance that you forced Ernest to tamper with the evidence. Thanks to that, I finally had a legitimate reason to arrest him. True. So how does it feel to bite the hand that feeds you? The hand that feeds me? Not sure I followed. Ah, it's no use pretending with me. You're the one, right? You're the corrupt prosecutor that's working for Mr. Amano in the smuggling ring, right? No. I would never do such a thing. Jack is right there! He's right there! Literally colluding with Ernest. And Lance is like, oh yeah, it must be you, Mr. Edgeworth! You must be the corrupt one! What the fuck? Use your fucking brain, Lang! Use your fucking brain, Lang. Come on. I'm sorry, but this man is stupid. What the heck? Angel's never wrong. In your prosecutor's office, there's definitely someone working with the ring. Ah, so Agent Lang suspected my relation to Mr. Amano. The thing about Lang is that I'm quite sure he must be legally blind. Don't worry about it. We'll deal with that later. This must be the real reason behind his antagonistic attitude. On top of that, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right? Okay! He literally killed my dad! What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what happened? He killed my father and adopted me, but yeah, okay, that makes me evil. Got it. There were non-stop rumors flying around about forged evidence with that guy. You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors too, are ya? The courtroom is a place where the truth is revealed. Well, don't worry, it's not only you. The whole lot of you can't be trusted. A prosecutor who never lost in 40 years? Every defendant must be found guilty. Fueled by that kind of thinking. Is it any wonder that courts produce nothing but falsities and lies? It would seem that his disdain extends beyond just me. Prosecutors, the courts. Why is this man so angry with us all? Rest assured, the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. So don't you forget it.
Bye!
Please, wait. Agent Sheena. Why does Agent Lang hate all prosecutors, though? Lang is the head of the long-honored House of Lang in Shengfa. The heads of all police-related divisions in that country were of Lang blood. Were? What do you mean by that? Aren't they still? They were revered, but that was long ago. They don't hold that sort of sway anymore. And it was all because of the courts. How can that be? A prosecutor once withheld and tampered with the evidence, so one of the Lang detectives found. That evidence's purity was tarnished and cost the Lang family its honor and trust. But not all prosecutors are like that. Even so, Lang will never respect the court again, or any prosecutor. So Agent Lang is a man who hates all courts and is unwilling to forgive prosecutors. Man, what a piece of work that guy is. Come on, Jim, we better catch up. Yeah. Still got to deliver that thing to the old man, after all. Detective Gumshoe, I believe it's time we wrapped up and headed out ourselves. Yeah, are you going home, Mr. Edgeworth? No, I've done nothing but be entangled in one mess after another since my return. If it's alright with you, can you drop me off at my office? No problem, sir.
Excuse me. Yes, what is it? Thank you very much.
Oh, it's okay. No need to thank me, pal. Just doing my job as a detective.
I guess I was fooled pretty badly by Lance.
That's putting it mildly.
Oh, cruel fate! What's a woman to do when she's been hurt by the one she loves? Just think I never realized my father was right there. I never said anything to him. I knew it. I'm a failure. There she goes again, talking to herself.
Miss Pops, I wonder if you know why your father participated in the kidnapping.
No, I have no idea.
Your father died while he was trying to stop Lance, which means that from the beginning he had no interest in the staged self-abduction.
Wait, then why did he?
I believe it was because of your presence, Miss Pops.
Me?
Lance realized that the two of you were related, which is why he used you as a hostage to coerce Mr. Devery into cooperating.
Father.
As a felon, he could not tell you of his real relation to you. However, as the Amano family butler, at the very least he was able to watch over you. It's all he could do, but that was the shape of his overflowing love for you. Go on, speak your mind.
That is... Thank you very much.
You're welcome, although there's no need to thank me.
No, Lauren, stop! I mean, this man's so much older than you.
Yeah, he probably is at this point. I actually didn't even check. How old is Edgeworth even at this point? But she's quite young. Yeah. I don't know, he's like mid-20s. No, yeah, late 20s maybe at this point. I don't actually remember how old he is.
Hehe, looks like you completely stolen her away, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to go, sir. Your technique is way beyond the level of a great thief.
What are you going on about now?
Well, your deducing skills may be sound, but you have no street smarts. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. Yeah, I mean, he still haven't figured out who I am at all.
Oh, right.
If you haven't remembered in all this time, I guess I'm just gonna have to say it. This isn't the first time we've met, you know.
What do you mean, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, how do you know this girl?
Huh! Looks like you totally forgot me too, Gummy.
Gummy.
Here, maybe this will jog your memories. I promise I returned this to you one day, remember?
That's... A single piece of cloth took me back far, far into my past. To that fateful day 7 years ago, when I first met the then child, Kay. And Detective Gumshoe. The Endo. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't remember. But wait. Does that mean that we're like within a... Wait. Are we like... within a... Cause the first case, right? The very first one... is... The very absolute first case, right? Was... the newest one, timeline-wise, right? Yeah, this is like another flashback inside a flashback, right? I'm not going insane. Like, I'm not going insane. Should we watch the opening of the next one? Or... Yeah, first one is still the new one, and after what happened, he's recalling what happened so far. That's connected. Yeah. And the guy with the hat in the scene just there, together with Jack, that was the guy who died in the first case, right? And that Jack was guilty of moitering. So first was the airline, then this, and then we're going even further, and that set up the situation at the prosecutor's office. Yeah. Maybe we should just wrap up for today. Okay, at the start of the case. Okay, nice. I did want to do that. Yeah, okay, let's just, there we go. Ooh. Yeah. Let's start the episode 4. Yes. Hey Faraday, the young lady who calls herself the second Yatagarasu. The piece of cloth that she conjured up has taken me back to many years ago. "7 years earlier!" Actually, there's a courtroom. Yeah, that's right, I did it. I killed a guy. But it's the great Yatagarasu that told me to do it.
Yes, the defendant. Just what exactly you're trying to say?
Don't you get it? You know the true identity of the Yatagarasu. The Yatagarasu is the man standing over there at the prosecutor's bench. You're saying that I'm the Yatagarasu? Don't you dare deny it! You told me to kill him when you snuck into the embassy. Who are all these people? I know, right?
You're claiming that Mr. Faraday was the Yatagarasu.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Mr. Rell, I think we've heard just about enough out of you.
Your Honor, please listen to me. I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me!
Oh, in accordance with the defendant's accusation, a new prosecutor shall be called to replace Mr. Faraday. This court will be in recess until the new prosecutor is ready. Oh my god, look at little... Right, I remember now. I remember this case now. December 10, District Court, first floor lobby. It's almost time for me to enter the courtroom. Right! He just got pulled in there as some kind of replacement, and he's just like, why am I here? Who is this? Where am I? I love how the cravat accentuates his big head. And so it is that my first assignment as a prosecutor will be. As a replacement for a prosecutor who has been accused by the defendant. Okay, I think this is about as good a time as any. We've got the intro now. Yeah. No, the memories all came flooding back. I know exactly where we are now. You know. What a game. I love this game so much. But yeah, no, I don't know if... I think it might have a lot to do with the... I'm saving again because I have anxiety. Oh, gallery. Nice. Yeah. My voice is bad already. Like, wow. Look at us go. Oh, so you also get an achievement for, like... Neat. Oh, look at us go! Pictures! Man. Yeah, this guy, he was the one who died. Oh my god, that's so fun. Yeah, this is great. I love it. Look at the poor hat, yeah. Wow, Mr. Officer, look at you go. Oh! No, that's great. There's so much. Like, holy crap. Wow. This is very detailed. Holy shit. Yeah. That's crazy. That's a lot of stuff. Mein Gott. We'll look at that later. Okay. Whew. Yeah. It's a bit of a shorter one today, but I feel like if I continue, my voice is just gonna plummet. Yeah, they really did. They put all the sprites there, and I like that. I like that. It's very accessible. It's very cool. I think that's very neat. Yeah, I think I will see you guys on Tuesday for more trails. It'll be a lot easier to play trails. Again, like, the reason that this game is providing such a huge burden on me is because it is just reading, you know? That isn't ideal for me. So, at the end of the day, that's why it's a little shorter. I hope you can appreciate that. And this game will sadly only be an every other week type of thing. Because we have, again, I told you at the start of the stream, we have D&D on every other weekend. So on the weekends we don't have D&D, I'm gonna be playing this game. Yeah. So, Tuesday, we're gonna be playing more robotics notes. Thursday, we're gonna be playing more trails. Whee! I have a feeling that this new kind of schedule is working better for me. It's just, this game is very hard to play solo. So yeah, I'm gonna try for next one to actually try to, you know, finagle a couple people to play with me. It's important to balance wee with woo. Yeah, that's very important. Very important. We gotta enter a sort of wee woo balance, okay? Yep, a wee woo situation, indeed. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for joining me on this teeny tiny Sunday. I'm glad to have seen you guys, said hello, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys on Tuesday for more robots. Goodbye and good night!